our fourth match in this league with Naya Burn, not Mono Red Burn. Duh. This is a pretty solid hand. Okay, this is modern, right? And sign up for the standard queue. And I just missed 2 points of damage. For no relevant reason whatsoever. Alright, well, let us attack with Goblin God. Okay, Spreading Seas could be annoying. Does our opponent do anything about it? Eidolon, 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 Eidolon. Probably gets remanded or something here. Yep. Mana leak? Sure. So some type of budget-ish bullet control deck. Well, guess we play that. Play a Goblin God. Does this resolve? Okay. Reveal Cryptic Command. We get Path here. Yep, there's Path to Exile. No, I don't wish to use the ability. Alright, well, let's play this. So we know our opponent has Spreading Seas and... Right, Spreading Seas probably on the white source, sure. Alright. Pass to our opponent. Okay, Serum Visions, sure. So bottom top. Lava Spike, Lava Spike. Sorry about the barking dogs. Barking dogs, barking dogs. So they're on the LD plan, I see. Probably should have floated a mana there. Go ahead and spike you. Okay. Oh, we've had all of the mana leaks. Mana leak, mana leak. Opponents had a lot of mana leaks. Oh, there's Celestial Colonnade. get a Sacred Foundry tapped. Draw another Sacred Foundry. Opponent's got to kill us sometime or other, so let's make them make the first move. Yeah, I can play this game all day too. Siren Blaze? Sure. Land go, land go, land go. Destroy target non-basic land, activate this ability to control for more lands. So right now we have effectively 12 points of burn in play. Or in hand. Alright. Continues to draw lands. What are they playing here? Jace, Architect of Thought. So, Snappy or 2 lands. Okay, take the Snapper. No surprise there. Go ahead and do this end step. It's the most mana inefficient. You have a snap and you have a cryptic. This much we know. No. Atalka's command. Alright, well. Our opponent wants to initiate a fight, and I am perfectly fine playing that game. This feels like a week at my local game store. Death Shadow and Blue-White Control. Fun times. So can we kill our opponent here? Don't think so, even if they were to tap out for Snapcast or something or other. Opponent is thinking. Sinking. Still probably should have floated a mana with that stomping ground before they ghost quartered it. So another hand is snap, cryptic, question mark. Surprised irrigated farmland made the cut. Do they try to cut us off of a color? Another land. Alright, let's see what you flip over. Supreme Verdict, Gideon Jura. Oh, I think you get Gideon Jura versus. Took the Gideon Jura. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hold up. You're not activating Gideon? Presume you'd want to activate him. Well, go get the Stomper. See if they get antsy here. Really want you to snap Mana Leak. Please, snap Mana Leak. Targeting Mana Leak. Yes, yes. Sure. No. See if you forget to activate your Ganine again. You do. Alright. Bolt your face. No. Rift Bolt. Well, that's no fun. So I know they have Cryptic in hand. No. And so they have Cryptic and question mark. Well, let's go ahead and bolt you down to 1 while you were tapped out. No. Okay. So you have Cryptic Command and question mark. Sure. What's this for 6? Alright. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could you potentially have double Cryptic? Question mark. Alright. You draw a Rift Bolt. Okay. Do you have another counterspell? Jiminy Christmas. Do you have another Cryptic Command? Okay. So we get you to 1. And drop us to 1. Obviously, I don't have a bolt, or you would be dead. Bottom. Bottom. Here comes Gideon. Here comes Gideon. Right down Broadway Lane. Huh. Okay. Wasn't that a hoot? Spring Seas on my stomping ground. Okay. And because of the nature of yeah, they got it. Nothing I can do here. Alright. So another game against blue-white control. I want the skull cracks. Anything else I want? Probably some number of revelries, just in case. Board out the blazes. Try it like that. Such a frustrating subset of draws. Not sure if there was some missequencing in there that left me a point short. Might have been. Control matchups always go long. Blue-white control, blue-white control, where are you? Okay, let's take a look at an example list. Looks like they've got Timely in the board, a couple dispels and negates. Which does make it a little difficult. Oh well. Their opponent doesn't take too much longer here. So 15 minutes for game one. Gotta love control decks. Alright, game two. We're up on time, which doesn't surprise me. And this is a mulligan. This hand's fine. Don't know that Goblin Guide particularly matters. Go and get a Sacred Foundry. Play a Swift Spear. Obviously, Goblin Guide isn't going to blue-white control. Do you path us here? Going for one. Opponent wants to fetch. Wants to fetch, wants to fetch. So I think this is the last turn we can kind of just not play the instant speed game. 10 points of burn in hand, which is good, but if they have life gain, could be a problem. Okay, they don't shock themselves. Funsies. For funsies. No, I'm not cracking my Arid Mesa, so forget about that dream. Alright. Go ahead and bolt you. It goes to 14. There's the skull crack effect we were looking for. Opponent goes to 12. Do you path us? You are. Nope. Cycling irrigated farmland. Okay. Okay, Tech Edge. I guess they technically could have Blessed Alliance here. Guess we'll go and get another Foundry. Does our opponent have a late game spell in response? Does not look like they do. Looks like they're just going to let this resolve. Sure. Destructive Revelry. Which I'm not even sure what Revelry would do at this point. Alright, now you're going for Path. Sure. Doesn't want to drop to 8 apparently. Alright. See if you cast anything here. Alright. Do you want to counter this? Oh, you are, huh? Okay, no. No. So I draw a land. So while you are tapped out, I will cast this here. Borrow Charm. We'll drop you to 5, and then we will pass. So our opponent can Tech Edge our white source, which is mildly annoying. Is that what they go for here? Doesn't look like they're going to Tech Edge us just yet. It's a pretty good card. So now we have lethal on board to try to do something dumb here. Okay. Opponent has another land. Are you going for Gideon, you silly rabbit? You silly rabbit. You don't have a land drop. So I'm going to play that, and then I'm going to pass. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get this. Our opponent make a move in the meantime. Get a Stomping Ground. Cast this on that. Are you Cryptic Command? Oh, negate. Aww. Silly opponent. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Now we go back to the waiting game. The waiting game. This is we play the waiting game. Okay, that plays a Celestial Colonnade. Are you going for a late game opponent? Gideon of the Trials. Do you have a counterspell? If you do not, you are dead. Is this a concession or what's going on here? Oh, okay. Do you have the dispel? No, you do not. Okay. So, it has Gideons. How much more do we want the destructive revelries? Seeing the spreading seas. They obviously we're going to keep in anyway. Paths, no. Firewalkers, not really. Searing blazes, no. Revelries, but over what? Because they're very situational. We'll go ahead and try it like this again. See what happens. Okay, this is 4 lands. Eidolon, as tempting as Eidolon is, I think we mulligan this. Sure. Alright, that's not a bad start. Goblin guides have to do a lot of damage though, which is not always reliable. Okay, detention sphere, good to know about. What does our opponent do here? Okay, Serum Visions, which means top. Detention sphere, looking a little worse here. So what we're going to do is, presuming our opponent will land on top, they did. Doesn't really help them in this situation though. Pass. They tap out for a detention sphere here. Leaves them vulnerable to... Okay, doesn't look like they're going to detention sphere. Just yet, anyway. Bottom, top. Going to play a Wall of Omans. No, you're not. Alright. Now you have a detention sphere in hand. Go ahead and crack you in the face. Ooh. Tarka's command is looking very juicy here. Okay. They have land. Spreading Seas. Do you have something opponent? Are we pathing? Aw. Silly opponent. That's not nice. So I will go ahead and cast this here, Atarka's command. So 3 damage. And so yes, no, I would not like to use this ability. So if you tap out for your detention sphere, without another land to play, you are dead. And you have no choice but to do this. So get my Goblin guides. Yes. And Skullcrack you. So we will at least cash this league at 3-1. So Swift Spear and Boros Charm. Alright, that was match number 4 in our modern PTQ prep with Burn. Just feeling an awful lot like my local meta here the last couple of rounds, so stay tuned for round number 5.